Hello, horse lovers. Good morning. Welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian, a channel where you can learn about horses, dive in deep about different tips and topics that we talk about here and demonstrations, along with experiencing farm life and training sessions and all the things that go into owning and running a private horse farm, lesson barn, and all that. So really hope you're enjoying the channel. If you like it, I'd really love for you to like and subscribe. That would be awesome. So today what we're going to talk about is mounting the horse from both sides. Yeah. So a lot of people don't realize why we mount from the left side and why it's okay to mount from both sides. So what I'm going to do is go into some details and talk about why that is the case and why it is important to mount from both sides. So I'm going to get my horse Pascal out, and he's going to be my demonstration horse. So yeah, I think this will be a really interesting one. I feel like it's a big thing that people don't really know. So I'm excited to talk about it and show you guys.
Okay, so I'm gonna groom Pascal and then tack him up, and then we'll head in the arena. The flies have been absolutely dreadful, so we're definitely going to douse them. And now we're going to saddle up. Okay, time to bridle up.
Okay guys, now that we have Pascal already, I'm gonna just talk about him for a second. Pascal is my American paint horse. He's 12 years old and I've had him for about 2 years. So I am gonna be doing a 9-part series about my horses so that you can kind of meet all of them, all the horses at Free Spirit Equestrian, and kind of get to know them. But for now, I just wanted to tell you a few simple things about him so you know kind of the facts about like his age and his breed and the duration of time that I've owned him. So with that being said, let's dive deep into our topic of today. So the topic of today is mounting from both sides. And I think this is a really important topic to discuss because a lot of equestrians mount from the left and they aren't aware of why we mount from the left. And they're not aware that you can mount from the right as well. So I just want to kind of discuss why people mount from the left. So back in the day, it was a custom to mount from the left side of the horse. As a soldier, you would carry a saber or a sword, which would be anchored over your left side. And the issue is they were worried, are you so bored? The issue is they were worried about damaging their horses' backs if they mounted from the right. So then it was always accustomed to mount from the left. That is the only reason why we mount from the left. There is no other reason. Now, I do feel like everyone mounts from the left because they're more comfortable with it because that's what we do and that's kind of what everyone's taught, and that's completely okay. So I think when you go to mount from the right, it's kind of funny. It's kind of different because you're not used to doing it. Well, with that being said, here's my reasons and belief system as to why I mount from both sides. So I consider myself an ambidextrous mounter, both left and right side, kind of with everything I do with my horse. Okay, so one of the things is I want my horse to feel comfortable with me on both sides no matter what I do, like I just said, whether it's bridling, putting the saddle on, like lifting it from each side, mounting, grooming, all of these various aspects. So that's number one, because I do a lot of trail riding and a little bit of endurance and all of that. So there's situations where sometimes I kind of have to mount from the right, and there's just so many things that can come up when you're out in the open on the trail. So it's just another important tool that I have in my box and something that I train my horses to do so that they're comfortable with that. Another reason why I like to be why I like to mount from both sides is because I don't want to develop asymmetries or imbalances with my horse or on my horse. Think about it. We are small compared to horses, but if we are just constantly going to the left, like with the mounting block too, like it doesn't matter from the ground or the mounting block, and we're putting our weight and sliding over and swinging our leg up, think of how many times, like if you ride your horse 5 days a week, I mean, do the math. That's a lot of times that we're gonna mount this horse throughout our ownership with them or their life. So wear and tear. I want my horse to stay symmetrical. I don't want asymmetries in my horse's shoulder or in their back or anywhere like along like the trapezius or anything like that. So that's like my main reason behind it is I want to keep my horse in harmony and balance and not have asymmetries. So yeah, that's definitely one of the reasons. And I just think it's just really important. I really like when I learn about something, especially now as like an adult, everything I've been taught, I want to kind of question it, not like, oh, you know, I don't know about that, but I just want to know like, where's the origin of it? Why do we do this? And I feel like with horsemanship, everybody should do that. Like anything you're taught, just kind of think about it and why do we do that? And ask questions, you know? And again, if you just mount from the left, that's okay. I'm just kind of explaining like why I mount from both sides. So hopefully this was some good information for you. And what I'm gonna do now is actually mount Pascal from both sides so that you can see. So I'm gonna grab my helmet and then we will mount. Good boy. He's like really tall. I'm like 5 foot and that's like a tiny mounting block. So yeah, but there. So mounting from the right and then I'm gonna dismount from the left and then I'm gonna mount from the left and dismount from the right. Okay? Tall horse, slow rider. We're up. For a second. Okay, and now I'm going to dismount from the right. Sorry, I'm not that graceful, but also, dismounting from the right, huge thing because it's kind of awkward because again, we're not used to it because we are used to doing things from the left side of our body as well, or vice versa. But anyways, so dismounting from the right, it's kind of weird, but you could be in a situation where you have to. So you might as well be comfortable with it in like more of a controlled, calm situation than in a reason where you might have to dismount. So yeah. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video and I hope that it brought to light some information. That's really all I'm wanting to do. And yeah, if you guys liked it, if you could please subscribe to the channel. It's brand new. I'm really loving it. I just love to spread awareness about horses and owning a horse farm and different kind of training and fun facts and just, what it's like to live like this. Horses are my entire life and my lifestyle. So hope you enjoy. Thank you.